let a crow land up here in this tree and see what happens. Well, I guess the crows don't want to come out and play. Alright, let me tell you what we're doing today. I'm out here behind the house in a little field with some dotted trees, but most of the trees are either pecan or oak. And squirrels in my part of Arkansas will eat pecan over just about anything. And so I set up early this morning. Not early, it was after daylight, but I set up in a couple of the bigger pecan trees. I just didn't see any squirrels. I mean, I sat there for 30 or 40 minutes and never saw a squirrel. And I thought, well, something must have changed. I brush hogged parts of this field here a couple weeks ago, last weekend. And I saw squirrels in the trees while I was driving the brush hog. So I thought, well, I'll move over here. I mean, I moved about 70 yards, and when I did, there were about five squirrels in one tree. So I set up and shot the first one. Then I shot the second one, and I couldn't really tell exactly where the second one fell. So rather than try to get a third, I just decided to go pick up the two I shot. Our gray squirrels are just, they're the most active squirrel. Fox squirrels will come out and sit on a limb, chew on an acorn, and not do much. But a gray squirrel hardly ever stops moving. And when they stop, you got about 2 to 3 seconds tops. Get your shot off. All right, let me show you my setup here. This is my old 22 Magnum. Belonged to my grandpa. I call it Papaw. I put a 3x9 Redfield low pro scope on it. That was off my first 30-06 that I actually owned. I got for graduation. Of course, I've since upgraded the scope, but it's in keeping with this old Marlin time period. This is an old bolt action tube fed 783 is the model number, and I love a tube fed 22 over a magazine any day. Anyways, I got just a simple tripod set up. And I've got my my camera mount just clamped onto the side, and then that gives me a little freedom to move it around, and kind of keeps me pointed in the right direction. I don't know how well it's working, but it's a lot easier than carrying 2 tripods or trying to shoot off a camera tripod. So anyways, and the thing I like about a tripod is you can just sit down in your chair, hang your gun up just like that, and it's hanging right there where you need it and swivels around, and so far it's worked out good. Well, I didn't get a limit. I didn't even get close. I think the limit's 8. And I just ended up with the 2. But I only fired 2 shots. I hit both of these guys just a little bit to the right. So this gun may be shooting a little to the right. I got this smaller one here in the head. The other one I got through the neck and shoulder. But probably, I'm gonna guess, 35-yard shot, so it wasn't bad. I'm using old Papaw, my 22 Magnum, and I had a good time. It was good to get out. It's a little muggy. It's not real hot. If the wind would blow just a little bit, it wouldn't be too bad. But I haven't seen a squirrel. I've seen 5 in this one little cluster of trees here on the edge of the field. And those are the only squirrels I've seen. I got 2 of those, and I walked the edge of the field. I went off in the woods a little bit. Never really saw any more. I heard a couple barking off in that direction, but never saw them. And I haven't heard any or seen any in about an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 home. Anyways, thanks for watching.